And to get us underway, that was Skylar Cole singing the Star-Spangled Banner. Greetings, it's 2K Sports bringing you live coverage of the NBA. This is our Sunday night broadcast. Hi everyone, I'm Brian Anderson alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. And here we can check out the story for Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
And we have a minute to catch up with our reporter. What do you have for us, Allie?
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, LaMelo Ball saw this coming. He said, quote, "My whole life I always knew I was going to the NBA. I had my life planned out. I knew I'd have stardom. My whole life I thought I was the star. I can't even say I'm a rock star. It's something other than that. I'm something rare." Guys?
No shortage of confidence, Allie. Thanks for that. And here in the middle of the season, these teams really coming into their own right now. They found their identity and know what they're all about, Grant.
Well, oftentimes that's what happens. I mean, these guys have had the time to gel and get to know how they like to play. And at this point, it's all about going out night after night and just executing.
So the Hornets starting 5. Rozier out on the wing with Hayward. Washington and Plumlee patrol the paint. And it's Ball in at the 1. And for Utah, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Conley in at point guard. Ball with it, guarded by Olynyk. And it's Kelly Olynyk with the foul. That's his first foul.
Not exactly how you want to dive into the game. Picks up his first foul right off the bat.
Here's Washington. Hayward outside. Washington a screen. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Kelly Olynyk.
And, you know, there's no question about it. Hayward is an exciting player and an athletic forward who can really, really score.
And he makes a first. Even as a forward, Gordon Hayward can run the offense, Grant.
Hey, B.A., he is a tremendous passer. Hayward's averaged over 5 assists a game during the season. Having Gordon in the front court really helps with ball movement.
Both good from the line that time.
Easy to see that this Hornets squad loves to play at a fast pace, and for good reason. They're built to do just that. They push the ball up court fast and hard, and they really work hard to try and catch the opposition unprepared and unalert.
Conley finds Vanderbilt. Here's Markkanen. Shot clock at 5. Here's Clarkson. You know, his impact on offense has been terrific, scoring just around 20 points a game. And when it comes to their up-tempo play, do the Hornets' youthfulness play a part of that, you think, Clark?
There's no question about it, B.A. I mean, a younger squad definitely, I think, means more natural energy. So they've got more gas in that tank. Their amber light rarely comes on, and they can really outwork more experienced, older teams in some cases.
High percentage look right off the bat.
Washington, a screen on Conley. There's Ball with a three. It's not going to go for him. Clarkson outside. Pass to Vanderbilt. And here's Clarkson from outside the arc. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
And this is what you like. I mean, Clarkson using that tight handle of his to create space.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Now here's Ball. 27 points his last game.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Here's Conley. It's a three-point game. On the wing, Clarkson, guarded by Hayward. And that one's good. Clarkson's got 5 points.
Attacking inside. Clarkson plays with a chip on his shoulder, like he's trying to prove something every night. That's not a bad way to play when you're young and up and coming.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Here's Ball. After the basket by Utah. Charlotte again missing. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
As he often does, Clarkson pushing the action, drawing the trip to the line.
First team foul. At the line for Utah, Jordan Clarkson. At the line for two.
Shooting two.
And that one falls for Clarkson.
Really a good free throw shooter. You'd like to see Clarkson get to the line even more because of that.
A different look for Utah. Horton Tucker, he's checked in for Vanderbilt, and Sexton subbed in for Mike Conley. A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Richards is checked in for Plumlee. McDaniels comes in for Washington. Oubre, he's checked in for Hayward. And Maladon subbed in for Ball. And so Clarkson nails both of them. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Now Rozier. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game. Just 5 on the clock. Will it go? The shot misses. And that does it for the first quarter. Jazz out in front, up 7. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. Enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
This is how the floor looks for the Hornets starting the second. McDaniels out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Nick Richards. Then it's Terry Rozier. And it's Maladon in at the point guard position.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now here's Sexton. Here's Markkanen. McDaniels with the rebound.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Down low, deflects the pass. And stolen by Markkanen. Outside Sexton. Pass to Beasley. Back to Sexton. Olynyk passes to Sexton. explodes from 13. No good. A bit long that time.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Here's Maladon. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Lays it up and banks it in. Maladon's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Oh, man, carving this defense to pieces with the drive. Well done.
Beasley for three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
You know, with his ability to space the floor, Beasley adds a strong dimension to his team's offense.
Timeout call, the Hornets. This game against Utah, the first time they've met this year. Going with an almost entire new group here. Vanderbilt's checked in for Markkanen. Clarkson comes in for Horton Tucker. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Beasley. And Conley subbed in for Sexton. So Charlotte going with almost an entire new group here. Plumlee's checked in for Richards. Washington comes in for McDaniels. Gordon Hayward, he's checked in for Rozier. And it's Ball in for Maladon. And it's Clarkson missing. The Hornets have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Plumlee. Now here's Hayward. Plumlee a screen. And once again off the mark by Charlotte. Conley with the ball. Olynyk up top. He's covered by Oubre. Olynyk passes to Clarkson. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
You know, Clarkson really working on his range, and defenses better wise up to it.
Conley against Ball. And he makes it on the layup.
This is what height in the backcourt gives you. Ball can get almost anything he wants in there because of that size.
And so we wrap up the first half. It's the Jazz up by 7. And we'll return shortly.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West.
You know, right now for Utah, guess they're playing decent, remaining somewhat competitive. Just feel like this team is stuck right now, unable to get to the next level, searching for the answers.
All right, let's talk about the first half. A little bit of ground to make up for the Hornets.
A combination of poor shooting and poor shot selection. That's what my take was. They need to be more patient, run the offense all the way through, and let everyone touch the ball. Otherwise, they're playing into the other team's hands.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Jordan Clarkson. What a contribution.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
I mean, Jordan Clarkson is huge in the Philippines. His family with roots there, traveling out to Manila with NBA cares, drawing huge crowds.
They've got Jordan Clarkson, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Conley in at the 1 spot. And that's the group for Will Hardy as we begin the second half. To the middle. And Washington with the basket on the assist by Hayward. And Clarkson in 2018 suited up for the Philippines national team.
NBA Clarkson's NBA games are a must-watch in the Philippines. Kids watching Clarkson's games in the morning before heading to school. They say, forget the cartoons, we want to watch hoops.
Conley passes to Olynyk. Outside Conley, shoots over Ball. The shot by Conley, no good. Charlotte trailing. Washington with the ball. Guarded by Olynyk. Pass to Rozier. And here's ball.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Plumlee down low. He's guarded by Conley. That one drops for him. Plumlee's got his first points of the game.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
Clarkson outside. Now Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt, a screen on ball. Conley finds Clarkson. To the inside. Vanderbilt. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And the Jazz lead by 5.
Excellent recognition on the pick and roll. Clarkson lays it off to his teammate for the score.
And Rozier, here we go. The 3 from Washington. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
It's Olynyk, high post. Outside Conley. Markkanen outside. Vanderbilt, the pass to Markkanen. From deep, Conley. No good. So the Hornets will take it the other way. Next up, they'll face the Nuggets in Denver. And they've got a lot of road games ahead. That's game 2 of 7 on this trip.
Oh, nice vision that time from the point guard. Rozier's responsibility is to know when his teammate is open and get the ball there.
Pass to Olynyk. Clarkson outside. Poke loose. Ball with a steal. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hey, the slam by Hayward.
He's got some years on him now, Gordon Hayward. Even into his 30s, though, he can still punch it home.
Clarkson against Rozier. Clarkson outside. 5 on the clock. Pass to Conley. Puts it up from 15. No good off the back of the rim. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. It's the Jazz leading by a point. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the 4th quarter. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. 4th quarter on the court for the Hornets. Kelly Oubre out there with Smith. Then there's McDaniels. Then it's Washington. And it's Richards in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Richards. And stolen by Sexton. By himself. And the finish on the break with the slam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
And so it's Charlotte with it. After the basket by Utah, Richards uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, and Smith doing a nice job getting his teammates involved. Terrific at spotting the open man.
Smith against Sexton. Soft touch off the glass. Sexton's got 4 points this quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And Oubre gets it to go.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Now here's Sexton. Smith with the rebound. Pass to Oubre. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. To take the lead. The rebound by the Jazz. They're biggest lead of the game was 9. Sexton against Smith. Outside Sexton. Pass to Vanderbilt. The shot no good. McDaniels with some nice D. Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Richards. Here's Oubre. Here's Washington. And that misses. That would have put him up. This possession could decide the game.
And you really have to be smart with the ball here.
Vanderbilt, a screen on Smith. Here's Sexton. Tips it. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Beautiful effort on that tip in. High activity level is part and parcel of this game.
Timeout call, the Hornets. They're behind by 3. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Plumlee's checked in for Richards. Hayward comes in for McDaniels. Terry Rozier, he's checked in for Oubre. And it's Ball in for Smith. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Steve Clifford was discussing with his players. He told them, this is the passion I want us to play with every night. Now, my question is, how are we going to finish? Are we going to be passive, or are we going to take what's ours? Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throw. That'll force them into a 3-point attempt.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. They're trailing by 3. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Come on, fans. Stand up. There's some noise out there.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. Ball with it. Plumlee, a screen on Conley. Here's Ball. Off the left rim and out. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed.
Washington outside, fires the 3. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
That was silky smooth there by Washington. Only takes him a few seconds to lock and load.
And Utah calls time here. They're in front by 2. Only 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Third personal foul. 4th team foul. After for Utah, Mike Conley taking 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Well, Conley could put this team in a good position here. He's just got to relax and trust his mechanics.
And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. So it's a narrow victory for the Jazz, pulling out the W. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. Now our New Balance Player of the Game, Jordan Clarkson.